Ah,
Kit Down's trio, Golden. We just listened to this and we think it's really good.
it has they didn't come up on Spotify, and they came up on their MySpace,
Yeah.
and their song Golden, which is the title track of the album, is
Very few views, like.
yeah, it's only got
And it's really good.
373
I
plays.
mean, I think we listened to 3 out of 5 of the songs on MySpace. It's really good.
Really, really good. Yeah.
So
It's all instrumental as well.
of course, knowing the Mecury Awards, it won't win.
Yeah, it's true.
But it
They're
might-
too small.
But it might get a space on, Spotify.
It might.
which
Well, it might
deserves,
get them noticed. I
It
think
might
that's
get them
what it'll do.
noticed, yeah. But it's like one of those albums that in previous years you had I can't remember his name, but he was an anonymous guy, and everyone said he should win. His album is the best, but because no one knew who he was,
Yeah.
literally nobody knew who he was.
Yeah.
He wasn't given the prize.
Yeah.
So I think that's a bit annoying, really.
Okay. The next band. Oh,
Foles.
Total Life Forever.
Foles, my favourite band, probably. I'd say, apart from Radiohead, who just staple musical diet.
Yeah.
I started following them in early 2007 when they were getting bigger. That was just before they got into Skins.
Oh yeah.
But I really loved the first album. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a real breakthrough, and I loved the Afrobeat stuff, which has completely gone from this album, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
It's a lot more not simple, but just sort of.
it's a lot. It's not. It's. I think the first album was simple in a way, in that they didn't overcomplicate things. But I think with this one they've tried to overcomplicate it a bit too much.
They've gone for the whole moody sort of
Yeah,
dark.
exactly, the dark thing. But I don't really think it's that dark. And I think some of the B-sides that they've released previously and released now this month, I think are far better than some of the album stuff. And they had a song called Oh Funk.
Oh,
which
they
completely
played live
missed.
and didn't play.
They didn't put it on the album at all.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the best song that I'd heard them play live.
I think half the album's really good, half the album's really bad.
Yeah.
I think it's
Miami I hate.
Yeah,
I
that's
really hate
and the
it.
video is just.
It's ridiculous.
It's-
I mean,
yeah.
I see why they're doing it, but it's just so pretentious and it's pointless.
Yeah.
And I think the, just some of the songs are really nice. I love Spanish Guitar. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's got a nice build up.
I really like it when it breaks into it and then the guitar solos come in and it sounds really nice.
And I know they're trying to change to not be stale, but I think certain songs like Alabaster that I heard live before they were changed onto the new album,
Yeah.
I think they're really good at the time. And now
They played it with their own style, sort of.
Exactly, and now they've deliberately tried to make it indie, which has really damaged it in a way. And now it's sort of Radiohead wannabe style. But I mean, still, I think the album was pretty good.
Yeah.
But it certainly had a lot more faults than.
I think they have quite a good chance of winning it though, up with the X-Sect, I think.
They're quite well known.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to win it though, really,
Because then they'll get not sell out, but
they won't sell. Yeah, they'll unwillingly sell out.
mm,
That's the way it goes, though, really.
yeah.
Next album.
Laura Marling's "I Speak Because I Can."
It's a bit of a moronic title. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that basically sums her up anyway. Moronic, and it's a bit.
Oh,
It's again singer-songwriter. Maybe if you like that thing, it's great. But we hate. That,
okay,
so.
if you like Katie Tunstall, or if you liked her when she was big,
Scottish.
it's very, very, very similar to her stuff.
It's just a bit annoying, really.
It's the whole I can do it sort of.
Yeah, I can play and sing.
I can play and sing at the same time,
and it's just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah. Nothing really particularly interesting about it. Just sort of.
And again, dubstep remixes. That's what's made it big. So.
Yeah. I mean, her stuff it's easy to listen to, but it just gets really. There's nothing memorable about any of it.
No. Next album. Wild Beasts.
Wild Beasts,
Well,
Two
I've heard
Answers.
a lot of good things about Wild Beasts. I've heard them. I heard some of their earlier stuff, and I think this is I don't know. A lot of people are going to disagree with this, but we think it's quite disappointing.
Yeah.
Just the whole vocals, just.
The vocals are extremely odd. It just sort of goes from quite normal, then sort of goes to this really high pitched, squealy thing.
I think I can see what they're trying to do, but it doesn't work for
Yeah.
us. I mean, I reckon they've got a good outsider chance actually, but.
When I listened to it, I just had Timber Trap in my head. That's all it reminded me of.
Okay. All right. Let's do the next album. Last album.
Mumford & Sons, Sigh No
We
More.
can do this one.
Well, I come to think of it now, I really like the album, but a lot of the songs sound similar just because of who they are and what style they play. Because it's sort of the whole folk thing, and they're the only real band that have sort of got a breakthrough with the whole new folk thing.
Yeah. Oh, they're the only good band with the. folk
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But I think it's damaging them because if it's like Friendly Fire's last year. When they started playing the festivals, everyone was like, "Oh, you're amazing," and then that hype really quickly goes, and then you know, rather than a gradual build up, to stay consistent.
I think Mumford & Sons though have already gone past their hype part. Like I think in the last year,
on the downhill.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. I think this Mecury Award thing is going to just sort of ruin them, because they'll be like, oh, Mumford & Sons, yeah, they were the band of last year. Like everyone liked them last year.
Yeah.
I don't think, because their album's fairly old. I think it's about a year old now. But yeah, I think it will not ruin them, but I don't know. I just don't think it's very good for them.
I think I think overall, the prize. I don't know how they've nominated this year, but I think a lot of bands who should have been nominated have just been completely ignored. And I think because they had a preliminary casting of bands that they wanted to have in it, like they had some really good ones that they just completely avoided. Like Blood Red Shoes, obviously their album this year.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember if they did one this year, but they're alright. But I mean, even bands like that are better than some of the entries, this time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm not sure why Corinne Bailey Ray's up there, to be honest, but.
I can see why, because she's done an album that's completely different to what she's done before.
Yeah.
I think that's probably it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say completely different, but.
No, yeah, sure.
There's still.
It's more liberated than what she was doing.
Yeah.
Adam's playing with blue tack.
I know, it's really, really sticky. As stupid as that sounds.
That sounds quite scary in what you're doing. Just show them the blue tack, just to clarify.
It is blue tack. See, blue tack.
Good. I think that's all the albums. Who are you tipping to win?
I would like to see. My favourite band out of the lot is Foals, I think, but I'm gonna say Biffy to win. Biffy Clyro.
Okay, yeah, favourite band is Foals definitely, but I would say XX will probably.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think they probably will.
Purely because Florence and the Machine last year won.
Oh yeah.
I think so, and she's collaborated on them, so it's probably like some weird conspiracy.
Yeah.
If we write conspiracy in the tags, all the 9/11 people will be.
Yeah.
So go ahead. As long as you get views, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just to finish the video. Can you see?
Spider-Man tattoo.
How cool I am. Alright, look forward to more videos very soon.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this is, probably horribly long.
It's probably extremely long. It probably have to be 2 parts.
But we did a lot considering we only know 4 bands.
Yeah, we need 4 bands to listen to a couple of tracks of the new ones.
Yeah, so we skipped most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Cool.
Bye.
Yeah.
I loved your thing earlier about, taste, no, what was it? A taste for your ears.
Oh, yeah.
No, whatever it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's not always available for your ears.
Oh, available for your ears,
yeah, that's the one.
Great, okay.